They wanted me to react to the levels of wealth. So we about to see how rich is too rich, y'all. Honestly, I think the best thing about money is you have to have a goal. Once you don't have a goal, you lose. The richest people is the people who know when they want to stop. You feel me? So I'm going to ask y'all this question before we hop into this levels of wealth build. We about to get inside the secret lives of the ultra rich, ultra wealthy. What is y'all money goal? Y'all got to have a goal. I'm telling y'all this now. If you keep working, like, yeah, there is no goal. You're going to die working. When are you stopping? 1 million? 200 million? 100K? Everybody is content with whatever they is. What's y'all goal? A M, 30 billion. Then I'm going to ask you, what you doing with 30 billion? Think about that. Think about that. You can decide. Y'all can decide after this video. Let's hop into it. I want to be a billionaire. I don't think I want to be a billionaire. I think I want $500 million though. $500 million. I need like 500 million.
If you earned $1 per second, then to make $1 million would take you about 11.5 days.
Wait, if you made $1 per second, you would get $1 million in 11.5 days. I need to find out how to make $1 per second. So that's what? No, that's $60 a minute. Never mind. That shit is too much money.
But to make $1 billion would take you over 31.5 years.
Damn! So that asks you, how is niggas billionaires?
You see, it's easy to think of wealth in terms of rich or poor. But broadly speaking, there are arguably 5 different levels of rich.
5? Hold on, I'm gonna try to guess. I think you got the people that have hundreds of thousands. They can play with around 100,000, 200, 300,000. Then you got millionaires, the beginning of millionaires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 million. And then I think you hit hundreds of millions. And then it's billions. I think.
And at each level, things change very drastically. The difference between what a millionaire can do and a billionaire can do is simply staggering. In this video, we'll be exploring what life is like at each of these different wealth levels and delving into how the ultra rich spend their money, including some of the most bizarre and extravagant purchases you've ever heard of.
Talk to me then, bro.
But
Talk to
as
me.
you're watching, you'll realize that one of the biggest changes that happens at each of these wealth levels is perspective. Because prices feel relative to how much you earn. So if you compare someone who's earning 40,000 a year with someone earning 400 million a year, it's 10,000 times more, which means a Lambo that costs $300,000 to them is the equivalent of spending $30.
Yo! They make $10,000. They make 10,000 times more than you. So to them, theoretically, that's $30. So when y'all like Lamborghini, they just dropped the Lamborghini for $8 million. Huh? Who buying that? It wasn't made for you, bro.
A $10 million piece of art feels like $1,000. A $50 million home in the Hamptons feels more like $5,000. So, whilst to us, each of those purchases would feel so major, to a billionaire, it's not even something they'd really need to think about. And of course, when you're that wealthy, it's not just items and experiences that you can buy. But we'll get to that. Let's instead start off with the first level of rich. The top 1%. Even
the first level of rich is the top 1%? Never mind. I said that's how you know I'm broke. Yo, Mir, thanks for the sub. That's how you know I'm broke. I said, yo, the first level like 100,000, 200,000. The nigga automatically went to the top 1%. My fault. 100,000 not enough money. All right, bet.
Though this phrase is synonymous with being extremely rich, if your income is over about $200,000 a year, you would technically be part of the top 1% of worldwide earners.
I'm trying to get to the 1%. Bro, I'm trying to get to the 1%. I mean, I'm going to get to the 1% before this year is over. I'm going to get to the 1%.
And so, being in the top 1% may not make you feel quite as rich as you would think. Because sure, you can typically afford a nice house and car, but with those things comes higher costs. And so you probably don't feel very financially secure, and you're likely still working a full-time job. Which is why beyond this level, wealth starts to be measured in net worth rather than income. Because the more wealth you have, the more assets you have, and you're probably not making your money from a normal salary. So the next level of rich is a net worth of $10 million to $30 million.
So level 2 is 10 million to 30 million. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna meet level 2. It's crazy. Y'all can't look at money and say, how can I make 10 million? I think the better way to look at it is, okay, what do I want to do in life? Because you can't make money unless you do something. And then I think you need to look at what's the cap, what's the most amount of money I can make doing what I do, right? After you make the capital from the max that you can make from that career, figure out what you can do with that money to get to the next level. So I'm not even looking at 10 million because I didn't even make it to level 1. So I'm gonna get to level 1. Once I get to level 1, I'm going to say, what can I do with this amount of money? I have never, ever, and I'm not lying to you, chat, I have never, ever in my life had 100K at once. Damn, 100K. Woo! You feel me? 100K, I got 100 racks.
At this level, your needs are met. You can live very comfortably. You have a really nice house. You often fly first class internationally. If it's a special occasion, you might book a $2,000 suite. You can afford any healthcare you need. And in fact, no emergency financial situation can destroy your life. And yet, you're still not rich in the way that money doesn't matter. You still have to be sensible and careful when it comes to big decisions.
Yup. Listen to him. You got 10 to 20 million, but you still need to be sensible. Lock in. If you got 10 million, right? Let me break down some math for you. Let me show y'all how. We already know rappers dumb. Y'all know that, right? Correct, chat? 10 million, right? Boom, I got 10 million in my calculator. If you got 10 million, right? And once you start making a lot of money, y'all, I need y'all to look at your money in percentages. Percentages. Look, if you got 10 million, why go spend $1 million on a chain? That is 10% of your money. You're wearing 10% of your worth, and you still have to pay taxes on that 10 million. So it's not a full 10. Why the fuck would you spend 10% of your capital on a fucking chain to wear it? Make it make sense. 10%. Now let me swap the perspective for y'all. If Jay-Z was worth 10 million and you own 10% of Jay-Z, you got $1 million from Jay-Z. That's how you made. Imagine that's how you made your first million. Would you spend your whole million on one chain and then go broke? No, you wouldn't. So don't wait until you get 10 million and spend 10%. It's just dumb.
And in the banking world, you're still not classified as having an ultra high net worth. Which brings us to our next level. A net worth of $30 million to $100 million.
I feel like 100 million is my goal because I know that from 10 million to 30 million, if you spend it recklessly, you still could go broke. So I want 100 million. I want 100 million. I need, and I'm still going to be investing, so it's still going to be money coming like in and shit. But I need enough to make sure I'm comfortable. Then I'm going to quit. Because after that, I need to live. If you're working for the rest of your life, we don't live forever. It's nasty, but y'all, someday I'm going to be going. Y'all going to be going. Your parents going to be going. It's sad to think about, but that's why you live now in the moment. That's why I laugh with y'all every day. It's worth every day that I laugh with y'all. Every day I stream, every video I make is worth it. Because I never know when I'm going to go. I'm trying to leave a legacy behind. I want y'all to still love me when I'm going. So You gotta know when to quit, or you just forever a business. I don't want to be a businessman forever. Someday I want to be able to like, all right, I'm going past soon. Let me go back to my hood and make a bunch of rides. Let me make a bunch of people that's going like be me. I didn't want to get deep. Nah, I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. Pull your calculators out, chat. Get on your phone. Pull your calculators out. Pull your calculators out. Tell me when y'all got it out. I'm about to show y'all something I do. I love math, and I love math because I'm good at it. But I'm gonna show y'all a little something that's cute, something that's fun to do. We about to do math, and I'm gonna tell y'all to tell me y'all numbers. I'm about to tell y'all what y'all end goal should be theoretically. Tell me when y'all got your calculators out. All right. All right. Cool. Calculator out. My favorite math teacher, of course. I feel like I would get rich and then go be a teacher too. But look. So, got it? All right, bet. And I'm not talking business owner wise. I'm not talking nothing. I'm just talking this what it would be. How much are you willing to pay in rent? You got to talk while you broke to get the true view. For a very nice house. It could be $5,000, it could be $10,000. How much are you paying for a very nice house per month for the dream house that you got in your head? Be realistic on how much you think it would cost. You feel me? And rent. If you want a 3-bedroom with a very nice crib, it's probably $4,000, probably $5,000. It's probably $10,000. If you want a mansion, it's probably $10,000. Put it in your calculator. Put it in your calculator per month. And mind you, we using virtual money, so however much you think it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna put $10,000 in mine. You feel me? Just for the perfect house. Estimate 1,000 over what you think it should be. So if you think it's 2,000, put 3 then. If you think it's 4, put 5. Put it in your calculator. Actually, I'm gonna put 8,000. I'm gonna put 8,000. All right, bet. All right, bet. All right, so 6K. All right, so you got it in your shit. All right, now I want you to add. Y'all know how greedy y'all is, and y'all know how many people y'all would feed if y'all was rich. So how much are you spending per month to feed you and your family? Y'all know it's expensive to eat, though. You feel me? It's expensive to eat. How much are you spending to fill up the fridge and all that? I'm gonna say about 2,000. I'm gonna say about 2,000. That's for me. How much to fill up the fridge comfortably? Cause we talking as if we was rich. So even I'm talking about eating out. I'm talking about filling up the fridge, feeding your fam, door dashing them, letting them go. I'm spending about 2,000 on that. Just eating and shit like that. Make sure everything, you mean? Yep. I'm gonna have food stamps. If you make over a certain amount, you can't get food stamps. Food stamps is based off your tax bracket. You peep how they keep us in our tax bracket? Black people so locked into, no, I gotta make sure I got food stamps. They lie about having a job so they can stay in the 95%. Food stamps ain't shit. They give you $400 in food stamps so you can stay in the 90. Yes, dickhead, yes. But I'm gonna tell y'all about that. Look, peep, next. So that's food, that's your home. So that's eating, and that's your home. Your car payment. How much is your car payment per month? So I'm gonna tell you this before you type it in. If you want a car that's about 100K, you're gonna be paying about $1,500 a month. If you want a car that's about 200K, you're gonna be paying $2 to $25. If you want something that's $500,000, you're gonna be paying like $4 a month. You feel me? How much are you paying for your car per month? For a nice car. Let's just say you get one car. What if the car 10K? Then your payment's gonna be like 100, 200. I'm just gonna put 1,000 because I don't know if I want a cheap car or expensive car. I'm gonna put 1,000. We're gonna go with a regular car. I don't need the extra. Exactly. You don't need the extra. The extra is flashy, it's cute, but it's not. You mean? I'm gonna put 1,000. That shit. So now we got a car, we got eating every month, and we got our home. All right, next, this is what I want you to add. How much are you putting aside to help your family each month? I'm not talking about, now mind you, we're not super rich. I'm not talking about sitting here and buying houses for each family member. I'm saying how much money, and this what you're going to need to learn. This what I had to learn. When I first started getting money, I'm like just giving it all to my family because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you feel like a hero when you're giving money to your family. Lock into, you need a budget each month. My family has a budget. They don't know, but they have a budget. Each time a nigga say, yo, let me get 100. Oh, I need 30, son. I need this. I need Anytime a nigga hit you with that, yo, can you DoorDash me? How much per month are you giving to helping your family per month, just to make sure your family stay on their feet? You feel me? How much are you giving per month in your budget? You got to budget that. I'm teaching y'all all the budgets. What's the range? Healthily on the healthy tip, between 1,000 and 3,000, I think. Cause if you give about 2,000, you can give 500 real quick to help with a little bill, and then you can feed everybody, and maybe you can stretch and give another nigga a little 500. But after that, you're paying for people's lives, and they'll get comfortable. So you can't let people get comfortable. But you need to be there to be a shoulder. Oh, my car broke down. All right, hun, let's get it fixed. I could give you 500 for that. Next month I could help you. I just can't this month. You feel me? So I'm gonna say about 2,000 for me too. Right? And then, how much money do you want in your bank account each month? If you had to have a check, and don't go crazy. How much income? Now these are your expenses. So my expenses right now is 13,000. So now add how much money do you want to come in your bank account to live regularly, to live comfortably. Don't think super ultra rich. Think comfortably. How much do you want to make a month where you feel like, yo, I got a lot of money? Yep, per month. I'm going to say me, like, I need like 30,000 a month. I'm good. Like, no, 40,000. 40,000. Let me get 40,000 a month. All right, now add that to your calculator. Com 20, 25, no, 25. All right, bet. All right, add that to your calculator. No, we just added bills. Now I'm adding, this is just you. This don't got nothing with bills. All right, boom. I'm at 53. Where y'all at? Right now? Where y'all at? Show me your calculators. I'm about to show y'all something cool. So now what we just did was we just added up all your bills. So now you can help your family, feed yourself. You got your car, you got your house. And you got an extra whatever you pick as your monthly income in your pocket. So I got 53. So now you want to look. Times this by 12. Because that's per month. Times it by 12. So I'm at 636,000. Times it by 12. Where do y'all at? That is your first goal. Your first goal, rich-wise, shouldn't be $1 million. This is your first goal. This is how much you want to make right now. You don't want to make $1 million. You don't know what that is like. You're just speaking because you see people that flash money. Don't let people decide how much money you think is a lot of money. This is how much you want to make. This is your first goal. After you get to this, then you could talk a little bit more. This is your first goal right here. That's your bills paid and 40K. So me, this is my bills paid and 40K in my pockets every month. There you go. That's it right here. That's it right there. Now look, how many years do you want to live for? At least, bare minimum. I want to live for at least 70 years. So I times it by 70, and by the time I'm dead, my net worth would have been 44 million. There we go. So to live comfortably, at least 70, exactly. Times it by 70. This is gonna be your net worth by time you check. By time you die, this is your net worth. Times it by 70. I got 55.8 million. Now, Pete Lanero, you said you want to be a billionaire. So once you're a billionaire, you're going to be comfortable. But this is you comfortable. You don't need to flex and flash. You don't need to do. You're living comfortably. You got your dream car. You got monthly money that ain't got nothing to do with your bills. You can help your family. You can feed. You got a home. You're good. Now you got to figure out. You feel me? That's your net worth. Yes, sir. So I said. Now look. Is being an adult hard? Super hard. I'm fucked up though. I was thinking about my family. Exactly. But look. Now times that by 2. If you want to go overkill, you times it by 2. And that's how I got my end goal of 100 million. So when y'all like, Rod, how you got 100 million? Times it by 2. When you want to be a superhuman, times that by 2. That's how much you got to be a superhuman. That's you. That's your capacity right now as far as right now goes. Times that by 2, that's how boom. I'm at 89 mil. That's if you want to be Jeff Bezos rich and the richest in the world, that's your riches in the world. 89 mil. I'm cool with 89 mil. You feel me? I'm double comfortable. 110 mil. Yep. And if you want to go backwards, divide it by 2 and then divide it by 70. If you still want to get divided by 2 and then divide it by 70 and you get right back to what your first goal is. There you go. I'm going to keep this number right here. I'm going to screenshot this. That's how much I want to make per year. Yep. That's me right there. That's comfortable. Yeah. That's comfortable. Chat, we all gonna be rich. Just gotta do it.
At this point, you start playing in the big leagues. And most likely, you run or have a controlling interest in a very large company.
That was fun.
You always stay at 5.
Math is fun. Teachers just dumb. If I was a teacher, y'all would love me.
Star hotels. And you have multiple residences all around the world that you can stay in as well. You take holidays during prime time. For example, going to Monaco for the Grand Prix or Cannes for the film festival. And you won't bat an eyelid when the place you're staying at costs $10,000 to $20,000 per night. You have personal assistants and are starting to have people that others have to talk to get to you. You can buy pretty much anything that normal people think of as stuff rich people buy. Like you can buy any cars you want, the fanciest jewelry, and so on. Instead of flying first class, you'd fly private. Although having...
Damn, so from 30 million to 100 million, you fly in private, it's hard to get in contact with you, shit changed. Did you fall out of love with math as a youngin', or were you just teachers just at... I always loved math. Even the way they teach it, I understand it. But I didn't understand why people didn't like math. Because math is one of the most hated. And I understand now. It's the teachers.
Said that, you typically charter a flight or own a private jet fractionally through a service like NetJets, instead of buying it outright and having to maintain it. But still, at this level, another big change that happens is your social circle. You probably start socializing with congressmen, senators, and community leaders.
Whoa.
You're likely very well respected within some very high-class circles.
That's the problem. That's the problem with the world. Why is it only people with hundreds of millions talking to these senators and shit like that?
Interestingly though, since you're likely surrounded by other ultra-wealthy people, you may start to feel you don't have enough. Sure, you may have just bought a new Ferrari, but your friend has a limited edition version where only 5 were ever made.
Too envious, bro. You're already rich. Once you have 100 million, chill the fuck out.
And sure, you had dinner with a local governor, but your billionaire friend just had dinner with the president. Even at this level...
Too envious. You're rich, bro. You're rich. That's where these Jeff Bezos, these other niggas go wrong. They, damn, it's not enough. I need more.
People are still looking above them, which brings us to our next level of wealth, $100 million to $1 billion net worth.
Damn!
To be at this level, you likely have ownership or control of a business that most of the public have heard of, even if they haven't heard of you directly. At this point, you can likely socialize with movie stars, rock stars, and the corporate elite. You can go pretty much anywhere you want, and always in style. You have multiple residences with staff all over the world, with elite cars at every residence. If it's your thing, you might have a private island, and of course, a private yacht to get you there.
And of course, a private yacht to get you there. Yikes. Yikes. Greed is one of the most common problems with people. Yeah, that's why I made y'all do the little fun math shit, because that's something I made up myself. Just because, like, when I saw y'all saying, yeah, I need 3 billion, I said, oh, shit, let me do this with them real quick. Let me show them something.
Almost any experience you can dream up, you can have. Want to play tennis with your favorite star? Call his people. For a donation of 100,000 or more to his charity, you can probably play a match with him. Want your favorite band to come and play at your private party? Well, for the right price, they probably will. What about if you love art? Your people could arrange for the curator of the Louvre to show you around and show you some masterpieces they haven't exhibited in years. If you can dream an experience up, you can likely have it. Donations and fees can get you to anyone. And once you have many hundreds of millions of dollars, it's the same when it comes to buying things. You may hire people specifically to find you the most extravagant versions of items you can think of. For example, the Australian company Toilet Paper Man produces 22-karat gold toilet paper.
If you buy 24-karat gold toilet paper to wipe your ass, you are a fucking animal.
For a cost of over 1.3 million. And if you are going to quite literally flush money down the toilet, why not get a gold toilet or an entire gold bathroom to go with it?
That is ugly. That's ugly.
In fact, if you're ultra wealthy, you can literally have gold everything. How about a 24-karat gold water bottle, which in itself is a piece of designer art and comes with spring water from France and Fiji, combined with glacier water from Iceland? Or alternatively, how about the world's most expensive iPhone that has 24-karat gold casing and more than 6
ugly ass unboxed therapy phones.
600 white and black diamonds, plus sapphire glass for the screen. This obviously isn't available to the general public. To buy one, you're gonna need over $15 million. But this is the key. At this level, it's not just about buying the fanciest, most luxurious items, it's about getting the rarest and most exclusive things you possibly can. For example, you could get a limited edition pen that costs $160,000, has
If I lose the pen, I'd be losing pens too. I have never kept on to a pen. Ever. If I lose the pen, I'm be pissed.
4,810 diamonds inside, and only 8 are made each year. Or if you want to go a lot bigger than that, many billionaires turn to art. And not just rare paintings, but things like this dead shark art piece created by Damien Hirst that sold for $12 million. Or let's say you like piano. Well, here's the same crystal piano that was used for the Beijing Olympic Games that was purchased at a private auction for a record $3.2 million. You see, when you're at this,
I guess that's pretty cool. And that's weird shit that people do. Yeah, here go the basketball that LeBron made the game-winning shot with on the Heat. Like, it's like, yeah, it's $1 million though. And now you got that in your crib signed. I guess it's pretty cool. To each his own. We can't knock it like, yo, that piano dumb as shit, because if they're like, yeah, this the basketball, you feel me, or this the football, you feel me, I probably would be like, no, I wouldn't pay millions for it. I wouldn't pay millions for it. But like, I guess.
this wealth level, your mind is the only real limit to what is available. But then we have our final level, the 1 billion net worth and above. Now before we get into what you can do as a billionaire, which honestly is pretty insane, it's worth noting that the number of billionaires on Forbes' annual rich list has significantly.
Bro, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, all these big ass billionaires, I believe are evil. I don't trust them.
significantly increased in recent years, and there's now around 2,755 known billionaires.
Known. Peep the word known.
Of course, it's possible there are more who have generational wealth that simply do a good job of staying very, very private. But either way, Forbes have estimated these 2,755 billionaires are worth a combined $13.1 trillion, and therefore have more wealth between them than the poorest 5 billion people on Earth combined.
That's fucked up.
These statistics are overwhelming, but let's actually visualize it to put things in perspective. This right.
Look at Tyler Perry. Yeah, shout out Tyler Perry. I got you, Leah. Let me share this quote for y'all. Once you go billionaire, you don't go back. Right? Let me show you. Look. Listen to this quote, because it's my screensaver. Listen to this quote. I'm going to put y'all on. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to break it down. You don't pay taxes on loans. So how do you make money? You borrow it, and you buy assets with it, and make assets pay your loans back. Billionaires do not pay taxes. Why don't they pay taxes, right? Because they take out loans. Why would they take out loans for millions? Oh, you make money on loans? You make money on loans. When you take out a loan, if I take out a $5,000 loan, I don't pay taxes on that loan. So imagine if I took that $5,000, right? And I bought 20 vending machines and started a vending machine company. And I had the money from the vending machines paying the loan back. I didn't pay taxes on that whole business I just started. And now in about a couple months, the $5,000 is paid back and I still have the vending machines. That is how they make money. So what are assets? I know y'all don't understand that word. An asset is something that brings you money. Everybody talk, yo, passive income. Passive income is made through assets. What's an asset? A building, real estate, a building. To them, Facebook, Amazon, that's their assets. They take out a loan and they put it into their asset. They make the asset pay the loan back so they don't get in trouble. And when they want a car, they just make something from the asset pay for it. So they always just take from the asset, make the asset pay for it. So basically, virtually anything they got is free. If you go to a billionaire, you probably think, damn, his Cash App card got millions on it. It don't. His bank account got the billion in it. It's not a billion in his bank account. But he can get anything he want on this world, on this earth. That's how it works. Would you buy a car with a loan? You don't buy the whole car. You lease the car. Or you finance the car. And you have something else pay for it. Less than 1% is probably liquid. Yeah, it's not liquid. That's their net worth. That's what they're worth. That's how much they could really move shit around. But these niggas is racing to be like the top billionaire, but it's like, bro, they legally scamming. For sure. Just like you haven't had 100K at once, they haven't had $1 billion at once. Bingo. Bingo. And then you ask Rod, where's your credit score? My credit score is in the 700s. So that's how I have a car. That's how I have a house. That's how I feed my family. I'm doing it already. I'm doing it. Lock in. I'm doing it. I'm in it. I'm just trying to turn it up. That's why when y'all, Rod, you rich. Nah, bro, I just got credit. I just got credit. So, Rod, what is your asset? My asset is my YouTube channel. So when a nigga look at me and think, damn, Rod, you rich. No, my asset, which is my YouTube channel, pays the bills. I pay myself, bro. I pay myself. Y'all know how much I make? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all wanna know how much I make? Cause I pay myself. I make $1,000 a month. That's it. I pay myself $1,000 from the company, which is the asset, which is shelovesraud. That's it. I make $1,000 a month. That's how much money I have to buy me some nice clothes, feed myself, and do what I need to do. When I'm taking trips, asset. It's from the asset. Asset. Oh yeah, we need you to do this video. We need you to get a designer fit. It's an asset because it's for a performance. It's an asset for a photo shoot. So when it's like, how you got all those nice clothes? I can't go out and go, and I want to allow myself. That's why I could touch my money and fuck it up, but I'm not fucking my money up. It's an asset. I don't ever touch it. I got like 4 cards. Niggas like, what you got cards for? They paying for themselves. So YouTube isn't paying the rent. I'm writing this shit down, these gems. I'm going to give y'all gems. So how much money do I have to go fuck up? 1,000. So you make 12K. Yep, and that's what I pay taxes on. Bingo, king. Lock in.
Price example really highlights that even within this billionaire category.
What about Twitch money? It's his own asset. That's why I have 3 LLCs. I have 3 assets, 3 sources of income.
The difference between 1 billion and the kind of wealth Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk have is insanely vast. I'm also a big fan of James Janney's YouTube channel, and he did a great job of visualizing the difference between these large sums of money in a different way. So after seeing these examples, we've now got a better idea of the scale of $1 billion. So now let's look at what you can actually do with it. Because essentially,
after I hit $1 million on YouTube, I'm gonna drop a YouTube course on everything I do and step by step everything.
Can buy anything. And I do mean anything. We're no longer talking about luxurious items and experiences. Firstly, you can buy access. You can ask your staff to contact almost anyone on the planet and get a call back.
Damn.
It's amazing the level of access and respect $1 billion can get you, where within an hour, you could ask your people to get in touch with someone and they'd be able to do it. And I'm not just talking about contacting celebrities. It works the same with powerful people within politics as well, especially because the billionaire may well be a donor to their political party. And so, if you're a billionaire, you may occasionally meet with the heads of states and have conversations with them. Which brings us to the second thing $1 billion can buy: influence. As a billionaire, you have...
Damn, they dicked you. What can you buy as a billionaire? Influence. Yeah, I know it's people who study billionaires. Like, they'll pick a billionaire and study them. And y'all know why we so cooked as a community? We look at content creators, influencers, rappers, and we think these the highest people. These are not the highest people. These niggas are. You think, damn, Lil Baby. Oh my God, Lil Baby. Who owns Lil Baby label? Fuck that. And then who owns him? Who owns the nigga that own the label? That's the nigga that's we gotta watch what he doing.
Many ways to shape public policy and the public debate. And this isn't always done in some kind of evil way, like lobbying for lower taxes for rich people. Although, obviously that does happen. But the simple fact is, because of your wealth and connections, you can absolutely influence big changes in the world. And not just on a political level, because another thing you can buy is impact through philanthropy and charity. Your money can literally change countless lives. The question is, how do you distribute it? Clean water for villages? Fund new hospitals? Try to save a dying species of animal? With money, you can impact almost anything of your choice.
I see no black people yet. We're cooked. It's black billionaires. Beyonce, Jay-Z, that we know. Beyonce, Jay-Z, Tyler Perry. It's not that many though. They do us bad. What you writing? Some tech shit I gotta do actually. This shit start making me think about, cause it's still shit I'm learning. It's still shit I gotta do. I research shit for fun. I could start doing it for y'all. I'm gonna make a separate channel where I educate y'all for people who give a fuck. Oprah, I don't count Oprah.
But one of the biggest differences with billionaires that is often overlooked is the ability to essentially buy time. You quite literally don't have to wait for anything. No lines, no sitting around. Just think about it. You've got your own private jet, so you just show up at the airport whenever you want, sit down in the plane, and 2 minutes later you're in the sky and can go wherever you wish. When you arrive, a driver will have already been arranged to pick you up and take you wherever you want to go.
Damn.
Your assistant will have already got the best table at the restaurant you mentioned wanting to eat at, or maybe your assistant arranged for a celebrity chef to come to one of your vacation homes instead, at whatever time you choose. Everything you could need is taken care of for you. However, believe it or not, there are some downsides to being this ultra wealthy. Firstly, it's nearly impossible to have normal emotional relationships at this level.
You're inhumane after this. You're inhumane after this. Literally. Once you got $1 billion, you're fucked. Nothing is genuine, ever. If nothing is genuine to rappers who got millions, what you think, and they got low millions, they don't have 100 million. What the fuck you think because you got $1 billion? You're done.
It can become increasingly difficult to have friends and family that love you for who you are. They exist, but it's pretty hard to know which ones they are. Because your world is likely filled with yes men and people looking to take advantage at every opportunity. Your trust and connections with people are undoubtedly considerably weakened. Dating also becomes an odd experience. On the one hand, some of the world's most beautiful and intelligent women are all around you at parties.
Did he say unintelligent?
On the one hand, some of the world's most beautiful and intelligent women are all around you at parties and events. But again, finding someone you have a genuine emotional connection with is a different.
He funny as shit. I think the separation from normal people and the isolation billionaires feel is what makes and keep them so inhumane. Me as well. I agree with you. I think that's why we look at these people, and even though they're human, thanks for the sub, Pluto, we look at them and it'd be like, what's wrong with him? Because I'm at a point where I'm not nowhere near $1 million. I'm nowhere near 500K, but I look and I'd be like, I'm always working. It disconnect me from people, so I know they're really disconnected, because even the days he'd sit there and he'd take a break, it's like, I don't know.
Different story. Especially because your time is so valuable that you're always busy and unable to invest in making deep connections with new people. And even if you do find someone, the relationship balance is skewed in a strange way when you have essentially unlimited money. Because no matter whether you pay for everything or whether your partner makes their own money, either way, something about the dynamic feels off. And finally, and most crucial,
Thank you for the subs, Pluto. Your streams be getting me through work. Love. Appreciate you, Pluto. Thanks for joining the family. You heard? Thanks for the 2 subs.
Actually of all, no level of money can give you truly everything. Because death is the great equalizer, and losing loved ones, and losing your own health, and facing your own mortality are problems that no amount of money can solve.
You gotta think about it. Even if you lose a loved one, you got people around you that's never going to tell you you're wrong, or they're never going to tell you unless they can't get their way. That's the only time people spill the truth on billionaires, when they can't get their way with them. They sit there and they say, yeah, you fucked up, this, that, and the third, all you do it. Besides that, bro, when you grieve, you can get 1 million people to come in there and tell you it's okay. But it's not going to feel genuine. The only way, then they start plotting. And you got to really watch yourself when you're a billionaire. You got a bunch of people around you who just on the type time, like, they may be snaky. Like, yo, if he slip, I'm going to take this shit from him. Like, your signature is worth millions. If you sign one thing, you can change your whole life. You got to watch what you sign. You got to watch what you drink. You got to have security. Everything is different. I don't want to be that rich. I don't.
Solve. The Reddit poster who inspired this.
You know, it's billionaires who fall off. You know what happened when a billionaire fall off? They still be rich. They still be rich, because they got their money invested into so much shit that helped the economy that if they get penalized, other shit is gonna fall. The economy crashes when the economy can crash if a billionaire fall. Once you hit $1 billion, you're locked. Think about it. If you terminate everything that got to do with Elon Musk, he has his money in so many places. Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, they had their money in so much places that it can't be done.
Video, and deserves full credit, talks about how he met Sylvester Stallone at a party, who had obviously had a very successful career. He said he was such a great guy, had huge levels of wealth and luxury, a smart and beautiful wife.
Nigga greeted his wife? I met Sylvester Stallone at a party a few months back for the first time. Great guy, has a beautiful, smart wife, and a great career. Nigga greeted his wife.
And yet, he also had a special needs son who died young. In his words, nobody has it all. Nobody. In fact, if you are watching this video and feeling poor, I think it's worth rethinking. Because in this video, we've looked at several levels of wealth. But the fact you are watching this means you are nowhere close to the bottom of the total wealth pyramid. It's easy to look up and feel frustrated that some people have so much more than us. But just look down the wealth pyramid for a moment. If you have internet access to watch this, plus some food in the fridge, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, then you are richer than 75% of the world.
Oh my gosh. That's why I look, and that's where the gratefulness come in. I'm blessed. I am blessed. I'm grateful. Even if things go left or anything. Health is wealth too. It is. It's the biggest one. Without health, then billionaires gonna die. It's the most valuable and delicate, and anybody can have it. Health. Damn. And mind you, he said of the world, we gotta be grateful. It's just we in the U.S., so it's easy to be greedy because this shit filled with so many greedy people. But I ain't gonna let us get there, y'all.
In fact, even if you have $1 to your name right now, you are still richer than the majority of the world who are either in debt or have absolutely nothing. What this video really highlights is that rich versus poor is so arbitrary. It's not two groups. There are many, many different levels. And compared to most of the world, you might well be a lot richer than you think. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you...
Yeah, whoever sent me this vid, man. That was a great vid. Great video. Nah, they fraud while he holding a rock. He was using movie clips the whole time, y'all. He wasn't using real John. That's movie clips. This, Pursuit of Happiness. That I forgot what that movie is called. Yeah, he was using all movies. Even this. He was using the Facebook movie. He used a lot of movies with Leonardo DiCaprio. He was just using a lot of movies. Yeah, bro was holding a rock. Underline the message to be grateful. Jeez, yeah, for sure, bro.
And I don't really care if you bitchin' cause I meet raudxgeez. I'm like, no, and no, so just no. Niggas see me winning, then they keep their distance long. I'm weird, I seem complex, so I'm just venting a song. I cut niggas who had egos, I don't care if I seem wrong.